We back. I'm trying to see why I can't see the feed though. Can you guys see the feed? Let me know if you can see the feed or not. I'm only seeing like a freaking screen on my thing. View your stream. Vic, can you see the feed or no? Can you see like, oh, there it is. All right, cool. I hired up the brightness a little bit, but it's gonna look a little bit more pixelated. But I raised up the brightness to see if it'll help. So hopefully it helps. Right now when I get closer to the green light, so when the green lights start to hit me, it'll definitely help a little bit. Now there's usually 4 lights over here, or 3. No, there's 4 lights. One of them belongs to Mr. Rick, and that's the one that usually holds the most fish. But these other lights right here, they typically hold trout as well. Sometimes when the trout are biting hard, you can come here to these lights on the kayak or boat, and you can pretty much limit out like back to back, like really fast. So watch, check this out. Let's try one cast on this light here. See if there's anything there. There should be some trouts in there. I know it's gonna be a little dark for you guys, and I apologize, but all right, I got a hit when I went faster. That's crazy. All right. Usually there's some smaller trout on these lights here, but then when you go to the last light over there, that light sometimes holds some pretty nice trouts. Well, I got 2 hits right there. I'm gonna see if I can switch it up to the Cosmo in a second here. The Cosmo does really good with that green light. When the light hits it, it really amplifies it. So let me switch it up real quick here. I didn't feel like going all the way to the lights that I always go to, only because as I started heading out, as soon as I started heading out, it started to rain. I had to go back. I had to go back and remove the GoPro from behind me, and the light and the wireless mics and all that good stuff. I didn't want them to get wet, but the wireless mics that I have are garbage. My good ones ended up getting wet when I was wade fishing, unfortunately, so I sent them in for a warranty exchange. So they should receive them tomorrow, and then I'm guessing they're gonna send me some new ones next week, because that wireless mic was like $250. I already ordered another one just in case, but that one won't get here till like November 8 minutes. It says it's low battery, so I'm like, what the hell? Let's see. Here in the lights, bro, I hardly use glow in the dark. I usually just use the Cosmo, or sometimes I'll throw different colors. As long as you're throwing a paddle tail, that vibration should get these fish to bite. It's not so much the color sometimes, but the white does definitely. The green light makes it like look really cool under the water, I guess. I don't know. I hardly use glow in the dark lures though, but they do help for sure. Glow in the dark lures do help. It makes them more visible. Let's see if I can get a bite on the Cosmo here. I got a little hit on the drop. When you hit these lights, you want to aim at the bank. You want to hit the bank. You almost want to hit the wall and let it just bounce down. That's usually where they're at. Mr. Rick's light over here is real dim. I don't know why. His light usually holds some real nasty, real aggressive trouts, but it looks super dim right now. I don't know why. I know he just installed it too, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm getting little hits, but oh, you got 2 little hits right there. I know there's sand trouts and speckled trouts kind of mixed in, so maybe the sand trouts are hitting the lure. No bites here, just little hits. Let's try to hit this other light over here. That one usually holds some nice fish, but that light is super dim right now. And I'm not seeing much activity, guys. Usually there's a lot of activity. Then again, these aren't the lights that I typically fish. I just didn't want to go up 2 miles, man. Food. So I figured I'd just see if there's anything here. Oh, something hit it and then I let it go. Or did I pick something up? Oh, I picked up grass. Never mind. False alarm. It was a grass fish. Yeah, it was a slot seaweed. Man, I don't know if I don't think I told anybody yet, but the little black Great Dane that I have at home, bro. Somehow he got a hold of my gear while we were out, and he chewed up my drone. I don't know if the drone works still. I think it still works, but I know he chewed it up pretty bad. Chewed up the remote, chewed up the drone. Somehow he got a hold of the case and I just couldn't get it to connect to the remote. But I think it was just a cable thing. I don't think it was a drone thing. So I think it might still work. It's just all beat up. Alright, I'm gonna check this light out here. Sometimes this light here holds some trouts. This other lights over here don't have any action. Hey Polo, I think we went fishing with one of your buddies. What's his name? Solomon. He went fishing with me and George the other day. He should come out in this new video that I'm putting up. I have a new video that I worked on. It's a good video, but I'm waiting for it to get cleared because the music that I used on there, I bought the license for them, but when I try putting it on YouTube, it tells me that the music is copyright. So I had to send an email to the company earlier today, and I gotta wait for them to fix it, to remove the copyright strike before I can post it. Otherwise YouTube won't pay me for it. Here's a trout. Oh, he's a nice one too. He was aggressive, man. This guy. Relax, dude. You're gonna get me all wet. I don't want to get wet. It's a nice one, bro. Man, that's freaking jig head, man. Grabs these guys real good. Ain't got a chance. Check it out, man. A little 15er, a little 15-inch trout. Juan Hurtado. Right now I'm fishing in Arroyo, bro. Arroyo City. Vic, I've been out here for a little bit. Hasn't been too long. Probably about as long as I've been live. I didn't go to the lights that I always go to. I came to the lights on the left side because I didn't feel like going out too far. These lights here don't usually hold a lot of trout like the other ones do, the ones you guys always see on my videos. But these are only about, I'd say about a quarter mile away, and the other lights are about 2 miles away. So I didn't really feel like going out that far. I kind of did, but it started raining on me earlier today, and I didn't want to risk it, get caught up in the rain. It's supposed to rain like at 2 in the morning, so I didn't want to risk it. I told my girl, bro, that if that dog grabbed my gear one more time, I'm gonna get rid of him. She didn't like that very much. Got an Ascend F12. Is that a good kayak for the beach? I usually go by Logos. I used to have an Ascend 128T, and I had got my girl an Ascend what is it? A 10T, I think it's called. And what I can say about Ascend kayaks is they're all right. They're not great. They're kind of heavy on the water. But what I would recommend you to do, bro, if you have that kayak, is every time you use it, rinse the crap out of that seat, because those seats have a tendency of getting rusted out and they break. It happened to me once already. Couldn't fix it. And they don't sell the seat by itself, bro. You have to buy the whole kayak. So my advice is rinse the crap out of that seat every time you use it. Trust me, bro. Or if you can, paint the seat with some kind of Rust-Oleum paint that'll protect it from getting rusted. That's what I can say about that one. It's not really a saltwater kayak. It's more like a freshwater kayak. So you gotta be careful. Got a little hit right now here. Some crazy animals out here, bro. They sound weird. Little dolphins are here. Gotta be careful with that sucker. Wish I had my flashlight so you guys can see the dolphins. They're right over there. Alright, I'm gonna get a little bit closer to the bank here, and I'm gonna throw across this green light because it looks like there might be some fish here. And I really hate being near the damn dolphins too. I don't want them to accidentally bump me or something and then I fall. So I'm gonna get a little bit more to the shallow. Once these dolphins show up, the bite usually dies down. There are gators out here, Polo, but I don't know if there's any gators. I mean, there's always gators out here. I've seen a couple before. I've seen some pretty big ones during the day. They kind of freak you out. Well, they freak me out a little bit. Or during the day. It's usually good both. Usually the lights are really good at night, but during the day, if you hit the banks, you'll kill it. If you don't want to use lure, just throw some cut bait at the banks, bro, and you'll kill it. Yeah. The Pelican's definitely very flimsy, especially the one where you sit inside of it. That one's not fun. And if it rains, all that water stays in that kayak. You don't want the water to stay in the kayak when it rains. Alright, so it looks like the dolphins might have scared off my little bit amount of fish I had here, man. They're not even blowing up anymore. They're not even blowing up anymore. And the water's super slack tide right now, so usually when it's really, really slack tide, the fish are not as active. I kind of wanted to go to the lights that have a lot of action, guys, but I'm telling you, man, I can't see how far the rain is from here. And as soon as I was heading over there earlier, it started drizzling pretty hard. It drizzled for like 15-20 minutes. So I headed back to the boat ramp, put all my gear away, and I put on the GoPro on my hat. And I put the door on it so it's waterproof. I didn't want to risk losing all my other accessories. And biggest fish right now, Juan, it's been about 20-30 minutes or so, maybe less. I'm not keeping any fish or measuring, but I'd say about 15.5. I'm not really keeping fish today. I just came out here to get the line wet a little bit. I was kind of bored at home. This new time change, man, fellas. Let's see if we can get some fish here on this light over here. Again, I'm not seeing nothing. No blow-ups, no nothing. And those dolphins just passed by, so I'm sure they spooked the crap out of whatever was in the water. But there's literally no action right now here. Kind of want to hit the bank with the lure. Sometimes, even though it's pitch black, you throw a dark lure into the bank and you'll catch a redfish. I need to get another battery for my underglow. I have underglow on my kayak and I haven't been using it since a long time. And it really helps fish the banks. Whenever I'm fishing the banks with the underglow on, I can literally see the redfish or black drums or anything on the bank right underneath the kayak. And then I'll just throw their direction. And basically sight cast in the dark. What's up, Julian? Radar shows no rain for a few hours. How many hours you think? I might set up the other GoPro again. I might set it up. Hey, Leo. Hey, man, I said I was going to go fishing earlier. I would have gone to the pier if you would have said, let's go to the pier. What time is it? 12:49? Shit, I'm still down. I'll pack up my kayak and we can go to the fishing pier right now. The trout action in the pier right now is probably already gone, though. Usually the trouts are biting at the pier around 11 o'clock. And then they bite for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then they're gone. But everybody tell Leo, Fishing with Leo is another YouTuber. Everybody tell his ass to make a date so we can go fishing, shoot some content, and get some fish for you guys. So we can do a collab. Let them know in the comments real quick. Stop being scared. We need to shoot some content. Also, Texas Tandem. All right, let's see if there's anything here on this bank here. Oh, got a good bite when I rolled it in hard, guys. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all. Should have been ready for it and pay attention. Yeah, man, they gotta get permission slips. Chingo. I got a real good bite right now, Polo. Real good bite. I don't know what it was though. All right, let's throw over there. I'm gonna use my Scorpion right now, even though it's kind of jacked up. I can cast a lot farther with it. I'm gonna be a little quiet, guys, just so I can focus here. See if I can find me a fish. That was a good bite right now, dude. Felt like a snook. Let's see, what baitcaster are you using right now? I'm using my Curado DC. I have a Curado DC and I have a Shimano Scorpion DC. But I suck at taking care of these reels, man. So my Scorpion is the one that's really kind of upsets me because my Scorpion is fully decked out. My Scorpion has all the bearings upgraded to ceramic bearings, so it's a lot smoother, casts a lot farther, and the ceramic bearings are more corrosion resistant. It like doesn't engage sometimes, so if I get a good bite and I try setting the hook, it won't do anything. Watch, let me see if I can use it. I thought I had fixed it, but I saw a video where the guy backs the drag all the way back. All the way back. And I can feel it. Like when I bring it all the way back, I feel like a little pop. Okay. See that? If I reel it in right here and I let go of the knob, okay, right there is good. But sometimes they won't, the locking system won't work. See that? It has a little bit of play. Oh, that was way too much play right there. So, can cast a lot farther with it. A lot smoother reel. But the issue I have with it is that drag, bro. There's a company in I forgot where in Upper by Victoria that fixes reels, and they asked me to ship them my reels so they can fix them for me. But before I do that, I gotta go buy me another one so I can have one to use meanwhile it gets fixed. So I'm probably gonna order another Scorpion or a Corrado. Look at that. Takes forever for it to like kick in. Not sure why. But it's a lot smoother, man. It casts for miles, man. Yeah, the braking system, I don't know, man. I don't know how to fix it. I wish I knew how to fix it. See, it doesn't like lock immediately. It takes a while. And that little while that it takes, I can lose a fish. Let me switch this color on this one. But we'll try it out here for a second, guys. And I brought it because I thought I had fixed it, but didn't fix it. It's badass how there's like no wind right now, but at the same time, there's no action. I love this reel though, other than that freaking problem. Way better than the Corrado. Right now I put the pink with a chartreuse tail, Polo. It's not the pearl. It's a pearl pink, but with a chartreuse tail. This one I cast effortlessly, bro. Freaking kill it. I need to figure out what to type in on YouTube so I can be able to like, Google it. I tried doing that the other day, and it said to back off the drag all the way until you feel like you're gonna break it, and then tighten it, and it fixes the problem. But didn't fix my problem. Okay. But I've been here for about 30 minutes. I think I've landed like 3 trout so far. There's like no action right now, bro. No action. It's really calm. The water's slack tide, so there's really no current moving bait. So right now the best way to find some fish is gonna be with live shrimp or some bait by the banks. Look at that. Never even timed up. Oh, I got a hit when I was playing with my reel. Stupid. Look at that. It's not even locking, bro. It's weird. There's a boat coming. Hopefully. hope they're not gonna fish the light, because that's kind of when you want a good kayak too, guys. Like right now, this boat made like hella swells. He passed about 30 feet from me, 40 feet from me, and my kayak is rocking right now, but I don't feel like it's gonna flip, you know what I'm saying? And this is why getting a good kayak is important as well. But let's move out of here real quick. Let's see if we can find some action somewhere else. There is a white light over there, 2 white lights. Let's go see if they have any fish, guys. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're right over there. Man, I wish I would have gone to those other lights. Usually those other lights that I usually go to around whenever the water's this calm is freaking loaded with redfish and trout. But like I said, I didn't feel like going 2 miles out, man. I won't be here too long. I just wanted to go live on YouTube, not even shoot content, just kind of go live, interact with you guys and hang out. Hey, what's up? And Capo Game, send me $20. What? Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. I didn't even know you could do that. Where does that money go? It doesn't even go to my bank account. Who knows where it goes? YouTube will probably tax it and give me half that, but I appreciate you, bro. Thanks. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna fix them. I have to fix them, bro. Those are my go-to reels, especially when I'm on the water. So I'm definitely gonna get them checked out. The thing is, I don't know anybody in the valley that fixes them. Otherwise, I would take it to them instead. So I might have to ship them to I forget the name of the place. I think it's like by Elsa or something like that. But I appreciate you, bro. Thanks, man. And as far as the content goes, man, this new video that I have coming up, it's in my draft right now. It's a badass video. I went fishing with Captain Noe Sunrise Charters in the morning, and then as soon as I got back, I went fishing with Captain George. So it's like a two charter video within the same 24-hour period. So Polo, does it matter? Not really, bro. I have found that green lights typically have more fish, but it varies, bro. It's not so much I don't know. I don't want to say the light doesn't matter, because I tend to like the green lights way better than the white lights. But for the most part, the over here at least, the green lights have been a lot more productive. But I've never fished these white lights right here. I want to say I fished them one time, but I'm just gonna check them out, see if there's any fish there. I think there's a grass line there that might have some redfish. I know if I head back the opposite direction, there's a light over there by the second inlet, bro, that has some redfish. I caught a really big redfish there the other day. Real nice lights there, but I didn't feel like going that way. I don't even like coming all the way over here. Whoa, a mullet went into my kayak, hit me right on my arm. He's under my seat now. A lot of mullet over here. Jesus Christ, man. So much mullet over here. That mullet that jumped into my kayak is screwed. I don't like being out here this far at night because it's super dark over here. Can't see anything. It's a bit creepy. Bit creepy, let me tell you. Yeah, YouTube takes everything. But I appreciate it, man. Anything helps, bro. Anything helps. Usually when I get paid like every month on the commission, that's usually where it goes to, I'm assuming. I know my sister did it one time too. She donated some cash, and I'm assuming it goes into the monthly invoice. But I appreciate you. Whoa. Man, there's kayaks. There's mullet jumping all over the place here, dude. I've hit so many mullets with my drive. That's crazy. But let's check out these white lights here, man. See if they have any fish. The mullet's huge, Leo, the one that jumped into my kayak. I'll see if I can find him right now, throw him back in the water. But he hit me right on my arm, dude. Freaking scares the shit out of you when you're out here at night. Something hits you on the side. It's a little weird. I ain't going front. A little scary. But if I don't get any bites on some big fish, I have my knife here. I'll cut that sucker up, throw him on the bank. If you guys want me to. Oh shit. Here comes the dolphins. Get out of their way. Ooh, it's scary. I was going head on with those dolphins. Don't want that. Alright guys, we're about to, these are the white lights right here that I was talking about. Yeah, that makes more sense. The green lights definitely do penetrate more, and it's a UV light, so the lure gets more like amplified in the bottom as well than with the white light. All right guys, I saw like a little wake over here. Let me see if there's any reds or anything over here. In a little bit here, we'll cut this mullet up and we'll throw them on the bank, and we'll get a redfish for you guys. Whoever stays on, so you guys can see. But we might catch a ladyfish here though. Oof. There's a big old something just ran right now from the bank. Something big ran from the bank. So there's definitely fish here. Just gotta find them now. I don't know if you guys can hear that mullet. He's under my seat. Fishing it up with Miguel. What's up, Miguel? We came to the dark over here, guys, to see if we can find a redfish. In a second here, so there's not a lot of trout action, I'm probably gonna cut up that mullet that just came into my kayak, and we'll throw them on the bank, and a redfish will definitely pick it up for sure. I do feel a little fresher, feels a little more fresh, So good thing I brought my sweater just in case. There's one, I think. Or did I get snagged? I think I got snagged. Dang it. How did I get snagged on? I think I hit a rock. I got a rockfish, guys. I think I got snagged on a rock. Thought it was something big for a second. There's probably something in the bottom of the water here. Go on my jig head, bro. Whatever it is, my thing is really stuck on it. Can't even take it out. How to pop my line, guys. I don't know what the hell is under there. All right, who says we cut up the mullet and we throw them in as cut bait and catch a redfish? What do you guys think? You guys think we should cut up the mullet? See if we catch anything with it? This guy's like, hell yeah. Alright, let me see if I can find the sucker. I know he's under my seat somewhere. Let's see if I can find him. We'll definitely catch a big redfish with it, I'll tell you that. Let me see if I can find it. We're just gonna have to go into on the. We're gonna have to go in the to the bank and anchor down. Where's this sucker at? There he is. It's like really stuck in there. Good 8 inches. He's too big to throw in hole. Might not even work for not live at least. But there is a spot over here that I know that does have redfish. So it's going to be a little bit dark for you guys because you're only going to have the light behind me. But if there's going to be a redfish, it's going to be there. You never know, there might be one in this area here too. We can try it out here. Let's see how deep it is right here first. There's a lot of mullet here though, so it'll be challenging if there's a redfish here. If there is one, he's gonna have to be somewhere along this tree line right here. So we're either gonna catch a redfish or we're gonna catch a freaking catfish. Let's try it out. if I can. All right, guys, let's go ahead and cut this this mullet up. I can't see in front of me, so I don't know if there's any structure, but I guess we'll try it. Let's find out if those are redfish over here. I can't remember the last time I used mullet. All right, so we have the head and we have two parts of the body. So we have 3 little baits, which we'll give this spot about 10 minutes and then we'll move to another spot. Okay. Like I said, we're probably gonna catch a catfish, but let's find out. Should have brought my spinning reel. Oh, that's a bad cast. Let me cast again, guys. Whenever you're casting for redfish over here, you want to cast near the bank. That was not near the bank. I literally cast it in the same spot. Stupid. I don't know why my kayak is positioned like this. All right, one more cast. All right guys, so meanwhile we wait, what you guys got going on? Let's talk for a little bit while we wait to see if there's any redfish here. Man, my drag sounds horrible. I didn't find George's knife, but I did get him another knife. So yeah, we got him another one. Hell was that? Alright, I'm gonna put my rod down now. Yeah, I ordered him another knife, bro, so he has another knife, another Cutco. I've never thrown cut bait in this spot, so we'll give it like 5 or 10 minutes. Usually I throw the cut bait more towards where the green lights are at, near that inlet, because I know that the redfish are coming in and out of that inlet, and that's usually where I find them. Or anywhere along the bank going towards the boat ramp on the left side, they're usually right there. Usually some really nice slot reds in there, or bull reds, but we'll find out here in a second if there's anything here. It doesn't take too long. It shouldn't take too long. If they're there, they're there. If they're not there, then we won't get any bites. My line is getting really slack, so I wonder if there's crabs there. Like there's bait fish or catfish messing with my bait. I think a catfish already picked it up. It's freaking creepy out here at night, guys. Super creepy. Alright, I got a small little thump. My jig heads are there, my lures are there. Get you a nice reel. I haven't been there in a minute, but they carry my products. I think I need to restock them on inventory. I just haven't had a chance to swing by. It's a great store, man. Great store. Great people. I'm getting little bites, but nothing crazy. Oh yeah, it's a catfish. Let me reel it in, guys. That's a catfish. I do not want that thing to grab my bait. So let's move to the other spot real quick. Yeah, we don't need no stinking catfish. You can tell it's catfish because they tend to kind of hit it and move a little bit over and over and over. And a redfish won't do that. A redfish will pick it up and run. And the bait kept moving my direction little by little, so it's gotta be a catfish. Oof, there was something big right there. Let's go a little bit slowly through the bank here. Sometimes when I spook big reds here, they don't move too far, so if I just anchor there and recast the bait out, I'll end up getting one. Captain Noe, well, Captain Noe I bought him blades for that knife he has. So yeah, the knife works pretty good now, from what he said. I wonder if there's any redfish here on this bank, guys. I can drift fish. I can cast the bait and kind of just work my way to it. Oh, not like that. I don't know what the hell's going on with my casting today. Horrible casting. If my GoPro dies, guys, because I'm running a regular battery to it, I'll just change the battery and come back live just in case, just so you guys know. I don't know how long the battery's gonna last. I don't have an external battery, but I did bring batteries with me. See if I can get a good freaking cast, man. A little better. I'm just gonna reel in really slowly and kind of work my way to that, right through the mullet. so I can work my way to that inlet. I know there's a lot of catfish in that inlet too though, so gotta be mindful of that. Yeah, if I was gonna shoot content, I would have gone to the other lights, guys, but I didn't feel like going. Should have. Let's see if we can find a redfish on the bank here. Yeah, no, I got him some new blades so he doesn't butcher the fish anymore. Dude, there's so much mullet right now. There's no trout on the lights over here, but there's plenty of mullet. A bobcat, Leo? Yeah, I've seen a couple of bobcats. I've seen bobcats, I've seen hogs, or whatever you call those things. Alligators. I seen like a 7-foot alligator the other day. I was on the kayak, so that was not fun. Right now that it's dark, you can't even see anything. All right, let me go ahead and move a little bit. Oh, another mullet hit my leg and came back into the water. That guy might have been a good one to put live, but he didn't make it in the kayak. Let's go a little bit closer to the inlet here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right over there where those green lights are at. I'm gonna go to the opposite side where they're hitting the bank. That way you guys can see a little bit better with the green light hitting me. And then I'm gonna throw the cut bait there. I usually catch redfish, trout, and black drum there during the day. A lot of trout, but we'll see if maybe a redfish will be swimming by and we'll pick it up. I know a couple of spots where redfish like to hang out here on the banks, but this is sometimes one of them. The other one is a little bit more towards the boat ramp. If you ever launch from the boat ramp and you take a left in the early morning, you don't even gotta go far. Just work the bank with a lure, cast towards the bank into the shallow, and then work the lure back slowly or pop it in the bottom, and you'll catch redfish all day during the mornings. You don't even gotta go too far. Literally, you can stay within about 200 yards from the boat ramp, left or right, and you'll find redfish or flounder. But usually during the day, this inlet that I'm passing right now, I usually fish it in the mornings. But let me go ahead and I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. I know you guys are probably getting bored right now, but this is the real life, man, of fishing. when I put the videos up, you guys are watching a very short version of what went on that entire time. Usually when Leo, well, fishing with Leo doesn't, I don't know if you go live a lot, but I know Texas Tandem likes to go live a lot. And sometimes when I'm doing lures, I'll just watch the live the entire time while I'm making lures, or I'll watch some of Leo's video. Dang, I've never hunted gator, but I'm sure it'd be scary. All right, I'm almost there. You see that green light right there? I'm gonna fish right here with the cut bait, maybe like 10 minutes. If I don't get a bite within 10 to 15 minutes max, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it back to lure and just work the lights on the way back and head back to the boat ramp and see if we can get lucky. If not, well, it is what it is. But let's see if I can find a good spot to anchor down right here for the mullet. But it should be a good area right here for some cut bait. Let me get a little closer to the bank. Oh crap. Yeah, Jacob, one of these days I'll... Oh, another mullet just jumped in my kayak. It's a fat guy. Well, at least we don't have a shortage of bait. Nah, I might throw him back. We don't need him. Alright. Okay. Oh, another freaking mullet jumped into the boat, dude. What the hell is wrong with these guys? I'm telling you. Who needs a cast net when you got these suckers freaking jumping in your boat? All right. Let's put this rod down. Where's the other freaking mullet go? There he is. Huge mullet. Look at that freaking mullet. Yeah, man. Well, if you like the live, I'm glad. I know that they're not as glamorous as, like I said, a video edit, but I'm doing my best here, guys. I'm gonna see if I can catch a redfish for you guys here on the cut bait, since they so kindly donated themselves. Why not use it? And then if we don't get a bite, I'm gonna work the green lights on the way back and see if we can catch more trouts. And then once we get to the ramp, we'll call it. But I don't know, man. I'm feeling a little confident here. I don't see why we shouldn't be able to catch a bull red here, or a slot red. It's either gonna be that or a freaking catfish. Yeah, I think the cold front's coming in like in 2 days from now, bro. I don't think it's coming in right now. But last time I was on a Sand 128T. Today I'm on a Hobie Outback, so I'm good. But I am gonna keep an eye on the radar here, or maybe you guys can tell me. Is there a cold front coming in tonight? Is there a temperature change coming in the next couple of hours that I don't know about? Because when I checked, it didn't show any cold front until like, I think like when was it, like Sunday or Saturday? Oh yeah, Leo, at the jetties for sure, bro. There's some big old fish out there. Here though, you typically have anything from like 20 to 28 redfish. There are bull reds here, but there's not as many as there is at the jetties. But there's definitely some bull reds here. I've caught probably, I got a catfish on. I think I have a catfish or a small red. I don't know what this is, but if it's a catfish, it's not really doing the head shakes. Oh crap, it's probably a redfish. Small red? Oh no, it's a catfish. It's a strong. The catfish came. They're always here, bro. These catfish. Okay. We still got our bait though. Cold front is hours away. How many hours would you say, bro? I didn't see anything about it being windy though at the on the radar. Yeah, I'm gonna spray right now. I have some garlic juice right here. Good idea. And that's another reason why I didn't go out too far today. And even if there's a cold front, spraying the crap out of it. If there's a cold front that comes in all of a sudden, bro, there's plenty of land here where I can just beach the kayak. So, not too worried about a cold front. I can easily just go that way, and Mr. Rick owns that house right there, so I can just literally just walk up there and pull my kayak up and let him know that I'm there. I have his number, and I can just wait it out, or I can literally just leave it there and go walking to my truck. Pick up my truck and come and get my kayak. That's the least of my worries right now. So as far as the cold front coming in, I'm good. We're good, guys, but I appreciate it. All right, I threw this one a little bit closer to the bank than the other one, so let's see what happens. I think a catfish is. I'm gonna go ahead and switch up to the lure, guys, because I don't want to be catching catfish all night. And I don't want to be here all night either. It's already gonna be 2 o'clock. Kind of want to fish the lights on the way back and then go home. Eat some wings. It'll drop 1 degree every hour. That's not bad. That's not really a cold front. The last time I was on the water and the temperature dropped within seconds, bro. It went from like 80 degrees to like freaking 40 within seconds. Freaking catfish. All right, that was another catfish right there, guys. Let me throw it one more time. Let's see what we get there. And then I'm gonna put the Cosmo on, I think, and hit the lights with it. Maybe I should try a red and yellow. Yeah, there's not a lot of action today because there's not a lot of current. It's like slack tide right now. If there was a current, there'd be more activity with these bigger fish, guys. I'm gonna smoke me a cigarette. Meanwhile, we wait. Alright, so let's see what happens on this cut bait here. And we're gonna go ahead and put the lure back on, see if we can get a trout.